Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, global visitors. See how an increase in foreign travelers equates to more revenue. And surprise, find out why Christmas came early for one beach teacher. Plus, trick or treat. We'll tell you how to make sure your Halloween is a safe one. That and more coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Stephanie Sutton. Thanks for joining us. International guests vacationing at the resort city is on the rise. Why is that so important? Well, foreign travelers stay longer and spend more money. So when the Convention and Visitors Bureau hosted a global forum on what it takes to attract an international market and be successful, you bet there was a big turnout.
The European visitor is ready to see other places than the very well-known U.S. destinations like New York, Florida, California. They'll have been there, and the time is there for them to now see other places. And then Virginia Beach is one of the new markets there.
Representatives from hotels, attractions, restaurants, and retail companies fill the convention center to learn how to market themselves better. It's important to attract the international visitor because it means more revenue.
The average Chinese traveler coming to the United States will spend $7,000 during their visit to the United States, whereas someone coming in from a domestic location for 3 or 4 nights to Virginia Beach will spend less than $2,000.
3 continents were represented under one roof. Experts from China, Europe, and South America shared their tips. The resort city has more international travelers coming each and every year, specifically from my friends up north.
We just saw another increase in 2012. We welcomed over 651,000 Canadians, up 3% over 2011, and their spending was $154 million in the Commonwealth, representing a 4% increase.
Canada is the city's #1 international market. The Convention and Visitors Bureau is also partnering with major tour operations in France, Belgium, Brazil, and Germany to increase international visitation. There are thousands of city employees that keep Virginia Beach safe, clean, and functioning on a daily basis. 2 of those workers went above and beyond the call of duty and were recognized for their life-saving efforts.
A couple of fellas stepped up and did something that is beyond spectacular. They saved some lives.
Mayor Will Sessoms made a special stop at the Public Utilities monthly staff meeting to honor Lance Gilbert and Ronald Dixon. Back in August, both men witnessed a woman choking on her lunch.
We were at lunch and I noticed the lady started coughing, and I thought it was just a regular cough. Then I noticed as time went on for probably 30 seconds to a minute, the cough got worse and worse. And the lady stood up, and when I actually made eye contact with the lady, she was really pale and starting to turn kind of bluish in the face.
I remember looking, and I thought she was going down, like her hand hit the table, and she was falling, like her legs were giving out. And that's when I jumped up, because she was like right behind us at the next table. I jumped up, grabbed her, put my arms around her, and tried to give her a Heimlich maneuver.
Due to their actions, the woman's life was saved. Ron and Lance were honored with life-saving awards in front of their co-workers and family.
As mayor of this wonderful city, it is with great honor and privilege for me to award these outstanding gentlemen the Virginia Beach Lifesaving Award.
The mayor even presented Ron's 3 sons with a special mayor's coin. Congratulations to all involved.
Oh, great.
On average, teachers spend about $1,000 of their own money each year on essential classroom supplies. To help ease that burden, Office Max has donated millions of dollars in materials to schools around the nation. And one very deserving teacher, Miss Cott from Shelton Park Elementary, was one of the lucky recipients.
Hello, Miss Cott.
Employees from Office Max crashed in on her 5th grade class with some much-needed supplies.
So in recognition for all your work and all your hard work, we'd like to give you some additional cool stuff. You ready? Come on, guys. Come on in.
It was more like Christmas morning all over again.
Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you.
Miss Cott was presented with supplies totaling more than $1,000. Some of the loot included e-reader, camera, chair, binders, pens galore, and more.
This is her second year here at Shelton Park Elementary. She spends countless hours in this classroom making sure her lessons are perfect for the next day. She also spends a lot of her own money on the supplies, so I know all these things from Office Max are going to be enjoyed by the students of Shelton Park Elementary and our school for a long, long time.
And the principal is not the only one who appreciates her hard work.
She's awesome!
Office Max hopes to erase teacher-funded classrooms through programs like this.
Yes, I was so surprised. I didn't expect it at all. Yeah, and I'm really excited to look through everything and kind of see where I can use it in my classroom.
This was the 7th annual A Day Made Better event. Nationwide, 1,000 teachers were surprised, totaling more than $1 million in classroom supplies. Halloween is right around the corner, but before you head out for a night of trick-or-treating, the police department wants to make sure everyone is safe.
It takes desire, ability, and opportunity for a criminal to take advantage of you. Eliminating the opportunity is your first step toward protecting yourself. As Halloween approaches, it is time to think about ways to keep your children safe while trick-or-treating. While out, make safety your #1 priority. Children should always trick-or-treat with a parent, and they should never enter a home to receive their treat. Also, make sure children know their own address and city of residence. While walking from home to home, stick to well-lit streets, have your route planned out, and always carry a flashlight. Only visit homes that have their front porch lights on. And parents, before your children dive into their Halloween loot, go through all of their candy and make sure it's safe to eat. Above all, be alert. Protect yourself. Don't give crime a chance. This tip is brought to you by the Virginia Beach Police Department's Crime Prevention Unit.
Trick-or-treating will be observed Wednesday, October 31st from dusk until 8 p.m. And remember, it is for kids ages 12 and under. If you drove down General Booth Boulevard and noticed something hovering around the aquarium, your eyes were not playing tricks on you. There's a new exhibit floating around. The Virginia Beach Aquarium and Marine Science Center is hosting the Life of Amazing Butterflies in their changing exhibits gallery.
It's amazing butterflies, and it's called amazing because it actually is a maze all about butterflies.
And it truly is amazing for young and old alike.
As the kids and the adults go through the maze, they'll find out about the life cycle of the butterfly, from egg to caterpillar to chrysalis to full-grown butterfly. And they get to experience each of those stages, which makes it really fun. There's one part of the exhibit where they can put their feet in these little shoes and learn what it feels like to be a caterpillar moving on a leaf. And then, of course, there are leaves that they can stand on. There's a spider web that they can climb. And, of course, they'll learn to fly as a butterfly on the zip line.
This age is taking in the maze and the pictures more than anything else. But we try to do some teaching and learning as we go through.
2, 3, and 4.
And there's a lot to learn along the way. They discover how caterpillars move, what they eat, and how other creatures help them achieve their transformation.
We did learn more about butterflies. I didn't know that there was certain type of plants that they ate as soon as they came out of the cocoon, and I didn't know that some of them actually ate part of their cocoon either.
Kids and adults love butterflies. Last summer, a live butterfly exhibit drew enormous crowds. This year, aquarium officials decided to extend the fun with the Amazing Butterflies exhibit. It will be on site until December 1st. Log on to virginiaaquarium.com for hours and ticket information. And while the kids in the last story were all aflutter over butterflies, the students in this next one are busy having some fun on the farm.
But some of the plants have the full bowl. This is called a cotton bowl.
It's harvest day at Windsor Woods Elementary. These farmers in training planted, watered, and tended this garden since last May. Today, they're enjoying the fruits of their labor.
It's a great opportunity for the kids to put seed in the ground, to see those plants germinate, come up out of the ground, and then when they come out here to harvest, it's just a unique opportunity for them to see what these plants become from seed to seed.
The entire school participated, harvesting corn, cotton, sweet potatoes, and even peanuts.
And look, they don't grow on the roots, they grow on these pegs off the branches.
But the learning didn't stop here.
They'll take their crops back to their room, and then they'll sketch it, they'll name the parts,
They'll talk about the length, the width. The second grade is going to weigh and measure sweet potatoes.
Want to grab that one there? It's kind of hanging over. I think that's easy cows. All right.
Windsor Woods even called in the experts. Agriculture agents partnered with the school, lending their green thumb.
We help with soil sampling in the early spring, late winter, and help Mr. Ball secure seed and fertilize. Make all the recommendations for his nutrient applications to the crop, and then I help with planting as well.
The crops were planted in the Virginia Garden located behind the school. The learning experience helps instill a better understanding and appreciation of agriculture. The Virginia Cooperative Extension's office partnered with the school. For more information on how you can volunteer, log on to vbschools.com. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, find out how you can get your finances in order with a little help from the city and their partners. Plus, we'll show you how a small book donation is making a big difference in elementary schools around the division. We'll have that and more when we return.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Are you the parent of a toddler or preschool-aged child looking for a fun storytime adventure with your child? Mark your calendar to attend Storytime at Barnes & Noble at 701 Lynnhaven Parkway, Thursday, October 24th from 10:30 to 11 a.m. This free event features a cookie snack, activity, and a read-aloud. Please call 340-4055 for more information or to register. Students and parents are invited to attend Virginia Beach City Public Schools' annual citywide College Night, Tuesday, October 29th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Virginia Beach Convention Center, which is located at 1019th Street. Attendees will have an opportunity to meet and speak with nearly 170 college and university representatives, as well as representatives from proprietary schools and the armed forces. Learn more about the programs of study, admission requirements and costs, and life as a college student. 2 financial aid seminars are also scheduled at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. There is no cost to attend this informational event. Feeling overwhelmed by all the technology choices available today? What is Apple TV or Roku? Do you need an e-reader if you have a tablet? What tablet is best, Android or iOS? Are you thinking about purchasing a PC, digital camera, or even a printer? Plan to attend the Parent Connection Technology Academy Technology Expo at the Advanced Technology Center November 13th from 6 to 8 p.m. Partners in Education Best Buy will offer information as well as showcase the latest and greatest technology devices and entertainment systems. Don't miss out on this exciting hands-on opportunity. Registration is not required to attend. To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Stephanie Sutton. In today's tough economy, it can be a struggle trying to stay afloat financially. But the city, in partnership with the Financial Planning Association of Hampton Roads, is hosting the 2nd annual Financial Planning Day. It's an opportunity for residents to come together and meet one-on-one with dozens of professional financial planners to discuss their personal finance questions, concerns, and interests. The event takes place on Saturday, November 2nd. Simply drop by the Virginia Beach Convention Center anytime between 8:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. for this free event designed to help you manage your finances. All financial planners are participating as volunteers and will not be selling products or services. For more information or to register online, log on to financialplanningday.org/Virginia Beach. Long gone are the days of handwritten letters. In today's day and age, technology is king. But along with technology comes increased risk.
Hello, I'm Macy Pridgeon, Public Information Officer for the Virginia Beach Commonwealth Attorney's Office, warning consumers about cell phone spam. Scammers are now using text messages to hack into cell phones, stealing your personal information, slowing your cell phone performance, and racking up unwanted charges. How does the scam work? Spammers send text messages promising a free offer. Then they ask for your personal information such as bank account, social security, credit card number before you can redeem the prize. Clicking on the link in a spammer's text message can install malware that collects personal information from your phone. This can lead to identity theft and slows down your phone by taking up extra memory. Unwanted charges can add up on your phone bill. Some providers charge per text message received, regardless of whether you requested the message. Here are some tips to protect you and your device from unwanted spam. Delete text messages that ask for your personal information. Do not reply or click on any links from unknown senders. Register your phone number on the National Do Not Call Registry by visiting the website or calling the number listed on your screen. If you are an AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, or Bell subscriber, report spam text to your carrier by forwarding the message to 7726. This is a free service. Check out your bill for any charges you don't recognize and report them to your provider. If you continue to receive unwanted text messages, you can file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission at ftc.org. For more information, call the FTC at 1-877-FTC-HELP.
This message was brought to you by the Office of the Commonwealth's Attorney, keeping citizens informed because forewarned is forearmed.
Parkway Elementary celebrated Literacy Month by hosting parents, students, partners, and community members at an evening event called Building a Community of Readers.
My grandfather, with only a third grade education, he said 3 things to do in life, and I had a good chance of succeeding. He said, read, read, read.
Tonight is a literacy night at Parkway Elementary School. We're calling it Building a Community of Learners. And we have partners and teachers and parents all here celebrating the reading that goes on in our school community.
250 families attended Literacy Night. Activities took place in the cafeteria and in classrooms across campus.
Well, we have a make and take going on in each grade level classroom, teaching parents about some things that they can do at home to support their children. We had Dr. Adolph Brown give a wonderful motivational speech. We fed the parents and families dinner, and they've had a chance to meet our partners in education who came out to support the school in this activity as well.
The school's partners in education lined the halls to share partnership activities and their own favorite books. Creating better students was the mission.
A building block of a good, solid citizen is being able to read. So if you start that early, then there's nothing but, the highest achievement for them.
For my educators in the room, rules don't govern behavior, relationships do.
Brown, the keynote speaker, shocked the crowd as he sprang from his seat, dancing around the room dressed in a hooded sweatshirt, wearing a bandana and holding up his sagging pants.
Parents need to know it starts at home. We have a message all the time that parents are important. I don't think that's said strongly enough. It starts at home. Teachers make a difference, communities make a difference, but ultimately, parents and guardians have children more than any of us. So I had to let parents know that it starts at home.
And while karate kicks entertain the crowd, students in the literacy program hope that they can get a kickstart on better reading skills.
It's literacy night, and it's about reading and making your reading fluent and having strategy to help you.
There are a lot of parents here and partners and teachers to help students be better readers.
And finding ways to help these young learners is what the night was all about.
Well, we all know that children do best when everyone gets together and supports them in their learning experience, whether it's the parents, whether it's partners, whether it's teachers, all joining together, people who are working with the community to help students, help them achieve more, help them to perform at their best in school and to learn the most they can.
It is often said that it takes a village to raise a child. Literacy Night at Parkway affirmed the notion that it takes a community to build a reader. Looks like Parkway is up for the challenge. And as students at Parkway learn to become better readers, there's one more book in the library to discover thanks to a local author.
Who would have ever guessed on that cold December night when Ainsley entered our world that my life would change forever?
Born an Angel, released last May, tells the story of Ainsley, who despite a genetic disorder teams with Briley, her sister, to compete in road races. Thanks to Pete Royce, a member of the Noblemen and the BB&T Bank Lighthouse Project, copies of the book will be found in each Beach Elementary School library.
Our role was very small. Briley and her family had done all of the legwork. They wrote the book, they had this dream, and they came to the Nobleman meeting, which a lot of people do, with just a request.
I was really scared, and I realized that I was still afraid, like I was before Ainsley was born.
Media specialists from every elementary school library were in attendance and were most grateful to get copies of the book.
I think it was really exciting because she is a local student here, and we as librarians always like to support our authors, and the fact that she is at such a young age, at 12, has already published a book, and that it was such a personal book for her and her sister.
This little girl was born an angel.
Access viewers will remember last spring where we first brought you the heartwarming story.
I could have never even imagined what has happened now. I thought when I wrote the book that it would be friends and family and a couple other people in the community. I never thought that it would be as big as it is today. It's amazing.
The partners purchased 200 copies of the book and along with Briley and her family presented them to school librarians.
We're going to have people help deliver and also read to the students. So this way everyone gets the message of Briley and Ainsley and how they can be involved and help each other.
Briley even took the time to autograph copies for each library. The 200 books will be distributed amongst the division's elementary schools. And we leave you today with one final question. How do you get students excited about science, technology, engineering, and math?
Our primary duty is to locate, confirm, and render safe packages.
So what we're going to do is we're going to try to see what is in this water.
Here's your simple task. You need to ring the bell.
Well, at Corporate Landing Middle School, you let them experience it firsthand during an entire day of fun and learning.
We're doing a STEM conference, so we learn all about science, technology, engineering, and math.
What we've done is invited people from around the community, in different STEM careers, to come in and just share with the kids what they do.
We're going to make sure we have our gloves on, our glasses, and our lab coats.
Wow, sounds like some serious work is about to go down. More than 1,300 middle school students participated in the day-long conference.
A lot of times, the kids just don't understand what is out there that can be done and what is available to them as a career in this field. So we've invited a bunch of people in.
From the Virginia Beach SWAT team to audio engineering, 60 presenters from STEM-based careers took over the school for a host of hands-on activities.
It is very interesting because all of the different jobs that we get to see and all the different careers that people get to do, and it's really cool.
I was in an engineering class. We learned about cranes, and I was just in a sand sculpting, which showed us how it's not too easy to sand sculpt, but it's pretty hard.
This is the third year Corporate Landing Middle has hosted the STEM Career Conference. The hope is to promote student interest in STEM-related courses and careers. And with that, we've come to the end of our show, but if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media, then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Stephanie Sutton. Thanks for watching.